Morning. My name is Liberty Thompson. I'm the founder and executive director of JEM Friends, and we are supporting youth that are aging out of the foster care system. If you're not familiar with the term aging out, that's okay. 9 out of 10 people I talk to are not. So aging out is just the time when a youth who is in foster care turns 18 years old, legally becomes an adult, and that aging out, they're no longer in the foster care system or usually in a foster home. So 18 is just that time when they're turning, or aging out is when they turn 18 and kind of exiting the foster care system. I am going to let 3 of our youth actually introduce JEM Friends to you.
My full name is Lauren Elizabeth Hawk.
Jasmine Glatt.
Travis Miller Burdett.
JEM Friends has done a big part in helping me put my life back on track.
It's impacted my life because we're there for me when I needed help the most. When I was homeless, I had nowhere to go. Sometimes life's not fair, but you just gotta get through it.
I'm a pretty troubled kid. Some stuff happened causing me to be in jail. JEM was still here for me.
I was sneaking out at night because I couldn't stand being home. I was physically violent against other people. If it weren't for JEM Friends, I think I would probably be on the streets or in jail.
To be honest, I think I'd be homeless, probably doing like a bunch of drugs.
You know, the system is pretty messed up. They put kids on the street, honestly. You know, they let kids leave care when they're not ready. They have nowhere to go. It's heartbreaking.
I was kicked out as soon as I turned 18. That helped me have a stable home to stay at.
I would be homeless right now if it wasn't for them.
Liberty and Naomi said, hey, we have housing that we could let you live in.
And JEM Friends is that place that gives kids a place to go and they have nowhere. And I'm very thankful for that.
So JEM Friends, I founded JEM Friends in 2008. I was 18 years old, and to tell you the whole founding story would take all my time. So just a little bit. What inspired me to start JEM Friends and to work with youth aging out of care came from a friendship, a special friendship I had with a girl named Amanda who lived in a children's home, and she aged out of foster care. It was through that experience and our friendship and watching her go through that time of turning 18, facing so much anxiety in her life and questions of what she was going to do next. But what the day that JEM Friends was founded was because Amanda actually came to me and asked me to speak for her at her high school graduation. That moment when she, I was like, wow, she chose me over teachers and other individuals who were in her life, just me who was her friend. I was thinking, what could we do as a community if everyone knew about youth that come from foster care and wanted to be involved? What could we do? And I went home that day and I started Googling leaving foster care, leaving the children's home. And I saw these statistics that 25% were being incarcerated, that 30% were facing homelessness, and only 46% graduated high school or got a GED. And I started thinking about the girls and the boys that had left the children's home during my involvement, and I was like, that is true. These statistics are true. I didn't want that to happen to my friend Amanda, so I started looking for organizations to support her, and I didn't find any. So I decided we should do something about that. The community should rise up. And so that night I decided to start a nonprofit supporting youth that were coming out of foster care. And so 2 weeks later at my own high school graduation, that's what I told the world I was going to do. And I've been doing it 12 years now. Then this is our vision. It's just that every person that is aging out of foster care has opportunities to flourish in a society or a community of people who understand the difficulties that they're facing, but want to help them flourish and become loving adults. So how do we do this? We have a transition program, and our core piece of this is housing. If they don't have a place to go, like I said, 30% are facing homelessness. If they don't have a place to go, if they don't have a bed to come back to, how can we ask them to do anything else, to think about their futures, to finish high school? It starts with having a safe place to come back to The other part of our housing that's so important is it's teaching community living. All of our houses are overseen by a resident advisor who are very instrumental in teaching hands-on life skills, hands-on community living, cooking, cleaning, the very basics that they haven't received so far. From there, transportation. Number one, or second adversity we believe that youth have outside of housing is transportation. Many of them do not have driver's license or ways to get around. So we provide bikes, bus passes. We actually have a car matching fund as well, so we can help youth get into quality and reliable vehicles. Our life skills classes, taking just the life skills that our youth need to learn. We do classes every Thursday for them, and they touch on these touch on what you see here and more. Community, really big part of what we do. It starts with our mentors. Each of our houses, we have 3 homes in the Boise area. Each of our houses gets assigned house mentors, and they are involved with teaching the life skills classes. The second and the fourth Thursday of the month, they come in and they teach the life skills, and then build a relationship that will lead to our mentors doing one-on-one support with our youth, whether it's helping them through their college, budgeting, different aspects that they can focus one-on-one. Activities are a big part of community. We like to get our youth out into the community, experiencing stuff that they never thought they could. One of our youth once told me that Boise State football games were only for rich people. So we like to take our youth to activities and involve them in the community. Birthdays and celebrations, just having somebody there to celebrate their birthday, their accomplishments, just like a family would for them. I wanted to share a quick story for Travis, who you saw in the video. His last birthday, he's turning 20 years old. He's been with us about 18 months. During this time, he's got reconnected with some birth family. So this year, he was very excited that he would get to celebrate his family, celebrate his birthday with family. So we were going to throw a birthday party, but not on his birthday. 24 hours, well, actually 11 p.m. the night before his birthday, his family bailed on plans the next day. And so he told Naomi, one of our staff members, and then my husband actually drives Travis to work every morning. So then the next morning, Daniel picked him up, and he was like super bummed out. It was his birthday, and his family was like not going to celebrate with him later. So it took us about 4 hours of texting out to the community mentors, and we said, we're going to throw this guy a surprise birthday party tonight. And he got off work. He had no idea. But there were about 30 people at his birthday party who just heard, came, brought gifts. And that's what we are. We're community. We walk daily with all of our youth, investing in the really important aspects of their life. Holidays, community sports teams, and volunteering. We get our youth involved in volunteering, so another part of them learning to be involved with their local community. Just a few pictures, some of our activities that we do. The youth celebrating high school graduations and college enrollment. Awareness, this is another key part of what we do. When I go and share about aging out of foster care, many people have not heard about the term. But beyond that, many of them don't know what happens to our youth that age out of care. So we have dedicated to just efforts to raising awareness. A big part of this is in March. We've petitioned the governor, and he has declared March Aging Out Awareness Month in Idaho. It's given us opportunities to travel statewide and talk about aging out of care. I just wanted to share a few statistics about our youth here in Idaho. Approximately about 65 youth age out of care every year. 1 in 3 of them are facing homelessness within 18 months of aging out. So even when they do age out of care and have a house to go to, we find that oftentimes within the first 18 months, they're going to find themselves homeless. Here in Idaho, one of the worst nationally, 1 in 4 foster youth do not don't graduate high school or obtain a GED by the time that they're 19 years old. Many kids, youth that come to us, over 50% are still enrolled in high school. So usually the first year that a youth is with us, they are going to high school, trying to finish up high school or to obtain a GED. 30% of Idaho foster youth are incarcerated by age 19. And then another statistic that's really heartbreaking is that only 24% of Idaho foster youth are going to have stable employment at age 21. So 3 years after turning 18, only 1 in 4 of foster youth have stable employment. All right, I know I'm close on time. Just going to see. So our support for our youth doesn't stop with the time that they're just in our home. We're really intentional in supporting our alumni. Up here we have Alexis, who spent a little over 3 years in our transition program. And last year, her and her boyfriend had a little boy, and we were able to support her through that whole time period of providing for baby Derek, doing a baby shower, and we're going to be throwing him a birthday party, his 1-year birthday party in a couple weeks here. So we don't just support the youth when they're in our homes, but the support continues for our alumni even after they age out of care. I'd love to talk to you more. I know my time is up, so I'm going to stop there in my presentation, but come over and talk to me. We can talk a while about youth that come out of foster care.